Hey guys, Sam here from Fall Obsession, coming to you with another installment of Tricks of the Trade. Today we are going to be kicking off a multiple part series that we've designed for you guys about deer hunting in the different regions of North America. So I have the pleasure of delivering the Southwest region episode to you guys. So today we're going to talk about deer hunting in the Southwest. Point number one is environment. Obviously, based on where you are in North America and the different regions, the environment you're hunting in is going to be different. But typically in the Southwest, a lot of times what you're going to see is either flat or kind of hilly, open country. And when I say open, I don't mean wide open. You're going to have cedars, mesquite trees. You're probably going to have some small patches of hardwoods, some creeks and stuff like that running through. No real tall patches of timber or anything like that. Deer are typically going to kind of bed up in the more secluded areas where they feel safe. It's often not hard to find deer bedding areas, but when you find them, you want to make sure that you leave those alone and let the deer remain comfortable around that. And then when you start actually hunting, you want to get familiar with their patterns, where they're coming in and out of those bedding areas, what trails they're taking, what food sources they're utilizing, and kind of plan your hunting around that. Point number two is going to be stand setups. Like I just said, there's oftentimes not any real tall patches of timber all around, so tree stands are going to be more difficult. It's more open country, so if you're a gun hunter, box blinds are normally going to be your go-to. You can oftentimes see a long way and be able to set up in a good spot to be able to utilize a long range. For a bow hunter, not being able to put up a tree stand in some optimal places could prove to be difficult. In cases like these that you're going to have to utilize pop-up ground blinds or makeshift ground blinds that you design yourself. Stuff like that can come in really handy as a bow hunter. Obviously, if you have the option to put up a tree stand, I encourage you to do so, but don't be afraid to revert and go to that ground blind if you have to. Finally, point number three is food source. Natural food sources are oftentimes hard to hunt in the Southwest. The deer typically spend a lot of time eating acorns in the hardwoods and stuff like that in the earlier months of the season before the first freeze. And it's times like that it's really hard to draw a deer out of the hardwoods and to your own food source. So earlier on in the season, you probably want to hunt more trails and stuff like that to be able to take advantage of what natural food sources you can. Later in the season, that's when your food plots and your feeders and stuff like that are going to come more into play and when you can better utilize those. Most states in the Southwest, using a feeder with corn is legal and allowed. However, I personally would prefer to go with more of a food plot if your soil, environment, and budget obviously would allow you to do so. So always know kind of what your food sources are looking like, both natural and what you're putting out there, and hunt them according to the time of year. Thanks guys for tuning in to another episode of Tricks of the Trade. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out all of the upcoming episodes for regional deer hunting in other parts of North America that we have coming in the weeks to come. Be sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and be the first to see those videos when they come out. Thanks for watching.